Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris, the Hive Mind series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's lucky episode 13. It's the year 2479. We're in the middle of the war with the Praetorian Scourge. And we have a whole lot of unemployed pops that need jobs on our worlds. So, we're going to take care of that. This planet right here, we're going to make sure that we get sentinel posts on every planet, along with clone vats on these ring worlds. We want clone vats, sentinel posts. See, they already have some deviancy. Probably 2 or 3 of these a piece. And then we're going to start moving people to them. So, ring B, and let's first also have G needs some people. So, in the early part, this is what we got to do. This is what we have to do, because Paradox's game doesn't do it for us. And you can get a mod to do it. Well, at least you can get a mod in 2.5.1. I'm told it's not working in 2.3. But still, mods disable achievements because they consider them game mode. That's the single biggest reason why I would love to see Paradox come out and actually do this themselves. Build it into the game correctly, is so that people can still get their achievements. Just make it a default part of the game. I'd really love to see migration work differently. I would like immigration poll to not be just a flat bonus to growth. I would actually like it to function correctly and say, hey, move some people around. Because it doesn't work that way. I would like to see you be able to tell your pops, you know, go where the jobs are. Don't just stay in your small little hometown planet, sucking up resources, going down to the corner bar and drinking every night. You know, you be responsible. Get on a bus, get on a shuttle, and go to where the jobs are. Because look, right here, tons of jobs. We got tons of jobs on this ring world. And yeah, I know, it's a ring world. It's maybe not as sexy as a planet, but you know, no wide open pastures to go running in. But need work. Go where the job is. Get all of our people over here and we'll start flooding these ring worlds. Creates some instability for a while, which is unfortunate. Particularly unfortunate. Okay, and so Hab G, we said we created, yeah, this situation. They need some jobs, and that's perfect, because what we need is 2 of these. Oh, we already had one. 2 of those. We need some more of these. We need chemical plants. That's the thing we're low on the most. So this one gets all chemical plants. Ring A needs a bunch of jobs. And again, with us being low on chemical plants, what we're going to do is it's going to put 2 sentinel posts down, maybe 3, but when we start providing more jobs, that's going to be the big thing. Got a hive nexus. We're going to create another research segment for a bunch of jobs. We're going to go in here. A bunch of that. Alright, let's see how that pans out. Hagawa says, I can take more jobs. Okay, great. Because we have more chemical plants for you. That's the thing we're low on. I thought it was crystals earlier that might be the most blatant thing that needs. But I was wrong. Certainly seems like, well, for a hive mind. Now, when you have consumer goods, you're going to be chewing through crystal. But when you're a species like this, okay, so right there. Get over there, Juggernaut. I know you're slow, but you can help. Let's go, guys. Let's crush these punks. How are we doing? It's a bird crane captured, yeah! In the recent fleet engagement against the Prithoran in the Quorus system, our forces managed to capture some sort of egg that was being transported by one of their queens. Egg hatched shortly afterwards, and a brood queen emerged. Through the use of neural transmitters, our scientists managed to pacify the creature. It will now obey our commands as if it had been issued by the Prithoran hive mind itself. Could potentially use this queen to grow a small Prithoran brood of our own. Excellent. I like that plan. Come on, guys. Oh, look. So here we go. Here is the visual representation of everything that's going on behind the scenes. You can see. What do we have here? We got all their little ships. What is this? This is a cruiser. That's great. There's our cruisers. We don't have a lot of corvettes. And then way up here, look at this. They got all their little tiny fishies. Oh my goodness. And then we got our big alpha strikes that just like bombing the crap out of them. Promising officer. Oh, I like all of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Technology conceived.
Let's take a look at our fleets. How'd we do on that? Oh, not too bad. We didn't get too damaged. Oh man. I'm liking that. And we've got the Juggernaut with us there to help. I like it. That was all right. Jugs. There's their Betty with its Q getting to work. I like it. I like it like that. Yes, I do. That is wonderful. Activate the L gate. I don't think so. We get this new thing. Breed a small Prithoran fleet. Very nice. You guys are over here by yourself. But, you know, there's a big old fleet over there. So what's left? There's a Prithoran Scourge place there. I don't know what's actually over there. Next, awareness. And you guys. Alright, let's take a look at our fleets. How are we doing? When everybody's repaired. Like it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. As always, move to the far end of the system. That way we can all jump through the gate together, and that way our big fatty, the Juggernaut, will not be too far behind.
Technology conceived.
Alright. I'm happy with all of that. That makes me happy. Construction ship, come down here and get this mining that's going on. Okay, Prithoran Scourge, where are we gonna do you at? New brood, sweet brood queen, where are you at? Loyal? That's what your name is? The loyal brood? Oh no. No. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There's a band called Broods. Well, band in the loosest term. They're a brother and sister duo, but you might have heard their song, Bridges. And it is phenomenal. Really awesome. I absolutely love it. Home territory, fire rate, shipbuilding speed. Yes, that's because I want it. I think that counts for defensive war because it's crisis. We're not using that right now. Monthly minerals, we don't really need. So other than to keep building this, but I don't think we're going to need that. And will to power, we don't really need either. Oh, monthly minerals though. You know what? Seeing that drop off like that, I'm of the mind to turn that back on since we have it. We might as well. Yeah, so Broods, the brother and sister duo, Bridges song, I absolutely love. I think it's fantastic. Let's go here. You're ready to go? Okay, good. Get over there. The bunches of ya. Who wants to build something now? Because I would like to build something. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna say build a sentry array. Build that. And also, let's see, construction ship. What are you doing? You're right there. in the core systems. Why don't you get started over here on due to the immense requirements? Get over here because we can start another ring world here soon. The Dyson sphere is being built. Matter decompressor is done. We have one ring world underway, one century away underway, and then what's the third thing being built? Is it just it's the sync? I've got this ring world. I should be able to build a third one. Should be able to build a third thing, and I'm not sure what else I'm building right now. I got just the one ring one. All right, good job, guys. And here comes what, a fleet down here, Praetorian Scourge. How's Betty? You guys are all ready?
Technology conceived.
Let's go through there. We're coming to finish you guys off, you punks. You are 3.8. I don't know what's over here. This says, oh, the Praetorian Scourge is gone from here. Next awareness. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost ready to wipe these guys out. That's fantastic. We're right here. We're ready to go. Getting the last of this group here upgraded. The Deluge. No orders. No orders. Because you got no orders to join with somebody? Oh, you don't have enough room? Oh, bummer. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do then. Got a bunch of extra chips here. Dang it. Hate that. Wish it would just... Come on, Paradox. Fix this crap. Come on. You need to fix this. This is garbage. Look. 230 at 230. I should be able to say, bring those ships into the fold, and it should just work. Shouldn't have to... Now I'm going to have to manually mess with this. Yeah, so I'll do that one. This should just work. This can't be that hard. I don't know why this problem is so hard for you guys to solve. This should work. Come on. I mean, this is just ridiculous now. What are these fools doing? They're just sitting there. What do we have over there? We got a bunch of those guys there. Okay, what are they doing? They're just sitting there. They're coming back in. Oh, man, if we crush these guys real quick, we can get there before the rest of them show up. This could be a bad move. This could be a really bad move. This could be a mistake. But if we crush this first 78,000 fleet first... Get in there, Jugs. We crush all those guys first. Alright. Get lined up. We're gonna go after the rest of them here in a second, because they're coming through, aren't they? Yeah, here comes another one. The rest of them are kind of meandering. It's like trying to decide what to do. Like, Broodmother captured, destroyed. What should we do? I don't know. I'll come down here and check. Please don't come down here. Yeah, here we go. I think we can get the rest of these guys. I think we can. And where is our boy here? Right here. You go take care of this punk and this punk. And be aggressive about it. You guys ready to go? How's Betty? Betty ready to go? Oh no, don't let him get away. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. They got a colony ship there. You guys can just smack him down. Alright. We don't want him to get out of here. Get over here. Gotta wait for the Juggernaut, but we're gonna go get them. Going to hunt them down. Uh-oh. Food. Let's do that. Yeah. That's what I'm here. You guys ready to go? Just waiting for you. 26 days you'll be in position and then we can launch over there. Because I want the Juggernaut in the same system. Because it causes everything to shoot much further, 40% further, so.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, folks, here it comes. Oh, look at those bright, shiny lights. I see my fleets, they're holding up. Okay, we lost a couple ships there. Yes, form a defensive pact, sure. Right in the middle of this, I guess. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing it. Terminex, and what is this? Controlled by the Prethorn Scourge. Well, guess what? How many? Okay, so how many people are on this planet? Is this the one where they have everybody defending? No, they got none. Alright, transport. Come here. Form a non-aggression. You guys are absolutely badasses. Would like a non-aggression. So I know. I would want a non-aggression pact with me too. What's this? Edicts just came off. Well, let's turn all that stuff back on. Scientific revolution needs to stay on an architectural renaissance. I can't say that one. Let's just stay on. Okay, do we have any of... Alright. Just need to clear these guys up. I got... Well, tell you what. Give me one of these fleets. Everybody repair. The deluge. The deluge, you know what, deluge? Tell you what. While everybody else is repairing, you can come over here and finish these guys off. And I'll even give you a leader to do it. Hey, look, I had one in reserve. Perfect. Alright, deluge and what admiralty. They're gonna get a colony ship over here? A Thorn Infester. Hey, Dyson Sphere. Look at that, it's done, and we're producing chunks and chunks and chunks of stuff. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay, so that means you. Ring World, right here. Yes, do it, please. Start a second one. We're gonna need to take care of all our people soon. Next awareness, great. Alright, new ships up here. Let's get the sentry array construction. Awesome, that was quick. Let's go take a look at that. It's right there. More than enough alloys. Put that to work. Are there any planets in the system? There are. We're going to need our troops. Okay. While you guys are all doing that, let's head over here. Let's go finish off the Scourge.
Technology conceived.
Look like a bright lad, Scourge. We'll just keep improving ourselves here. And then let's see about the victory screen. Okay, so the Kemplar directors, we're in second place behind the Zithorian reclaimers. And how are they as far as liking it? The Zithorian. They don't like us. And our fleet power is equivalent. But we really need a science ship. To go up here to the Zithorian reclaimers and get a good look at what their ships look like. Some sensors.
Planetary infestation begun.
Because we need to take a look at that. Next awareness. Great. So what are you guys doing now? You doing nothing? Okay. Why don't you go do this then? Land armies on here. Because this planet is occupied by the Praetorian Scourge, and so are these two. This is a habitat. This is that. Go kill them, please. And then we can work on the rest of our empire. Because I'm sure he has kinds of pops. So let's do this really... not really quick, because nothing's really quick about it. Let's start at the top. Work our way down. Get all these people on these ring worlds. Make us stronger. And if we want to win, we have to go attack the Fallen Empire. I will tell you about a game that I was playing with a different faction than this, and it ended last night when I was staying up late on my own to just kind of chew through that scenario. I'd had a really bad scenario because I had not used fortresses like I normally do, and so I ended up with really not enough admiralty power. I didn't have a big enough naval capacity, and I didn't have enough ships. I was getting absolutely crushed, and I thought, what did I do wrong? So I made a post on a Facebook group. The guy was like, you made fortresses? And I got all defensive and was like, I have 1,000 hours in the game. I know how to play the game. And I thought, you know what? My naval capacity is really small. I'm going to go look. Sure enough, I completely neglected putting fortresses on every single planet like I normally do, and as a result, I didn't have a good navy, and that's why I was getting curb stomped. So I thought, okay, the scenario's not dead yet. I wasn't completely defeated, so I decided to turtle up and really work on my naval capacity and reorganizing my planets and hoping nobody would finish me off while I was going through this kind of, reclamation project for my planets. And I managed to get the situation righted. Well, then toward the end of the game, there was a war in heaven going on, and then there was a crisis, which was the contingency. And I thought, the thing that I was thinking was, with the contingency, after I beat the contingency, the war in heaven was still going on, and I thought the only way that was going to win was the one side in the war in heaven that was so big, the one fallen empire that was so much stronger than me. The only way I could actually win the game was to defeat them before the timer ran out. And because once the war in heaven is over, then you can't win the game at the year 2500 if there's a war in heaven currently going on. So this was like, now it's like 2570. We finally finished off the contingency, and I thought, okay, there's a war in heaven still going on. And even though the side that was bigger was friendly to me, I was like, I want to win the game on the victory screen. So I turned on them, and I took all my considerable weight by then and went to battle with them, and I crushed them, and boom, got the victory screen. War in heaven's over because the participant died because I killed them, and in doing so, then I win because I'm the strongest one left. So that was awesome, and I think it's going to be kind of the same situation here. The end of the Scourge, great. The galaxy breathed a collective sigh of relief today, as at least significant pockets of the Praetorian Scourge were expunged. Their extragalactic invasion has failed, and all that remains of the Praetorians' once colossal swarm are the innumerable charred husks that now drift quietly through the void. Sense of elation and utter joy spreading across the galaxy at a greater speed than light. Spontaneous victory celebrations have erupted on countless worlds. Could this be the beginning of a new age of galactic peace and stability? Happiness plus 20% for 120 months. And the answer to that question is no. Of course not, because what's going to happen is we're going to go crush someone else. So, my friends, come over here. I want all my fleets. I want you all over here. over here to Savasic. You go there. Betty goes there. All of these other wings need to go there. We'll form a 6th fleet out of them. We're going to go take this. We're going to go get this psionic entity. So I need a construction ship over here. I'm going to need another science ship. I don't want the science ships that I have that are assisting with research. They have to break from what they're doing. We'll just create a new one.
Technology.
And then we got broods growing. It's great. So, yay! So that part, and then I'm not even worried about the L-gate. Could care. The L-gate is frustrating because you have to send a science ship into each system and watch it escape, and then send your fleets following them. It's just, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, just let the ships go. Jeez. This whole deal with you have to send a science ship first, it's annoying. It is very, very annoying. So we'll get a 6th fleet formed. We are over our capacity. So that's one of the things. We can go over here now to some of these other planets and we can say, hey, we're going to need more jobs anyways because these all offer only one job. So let's put, like on this planet, a stronghold. On this planet, a stronghold. Let's go look at some of the strongholds we have on certain planets and see if we can upgrade them to do some more jobs. Because we don't need to be over. I mean, we're making more than enough money. We don't have to worry about it technically, but I like to try to keep things in balance for the duration of the game. That's the way I like to play. So here, let's do 4 strongholds in a row. On that, Tab G can upgrade its strongholds. Ring A, you can also get 4 strongholds. How are we doing up here? We're getting short on exotic gases. Oh. Exotic, and we're going to go back to kinetic weapon damage. We have to find out what those... We have to find out what those enemies are like before we can go make a move on them. So that's going to have to happen. Now, we're trying to get this number pumped up. All these guys have been done for a while. He's done. Okay, you're absolutely done. Wow, and it's kind of dumb. There's one energy thing on here. I want to replace this with a Lab district? I guess not. Don't, but it's just kind of dumb. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll replace crystals here with a stronghold because upgraded it can provide 3 jobs. We can make use of all that housing. I like things to match. That's my own problem. This. You're gonna need more housing as well to handle all these upgrades. So, and since we have, yeah, let's do this. Replace that with it. Let's see. HIVE just okay. Yeah, so we need this ship up here to see. Okay, here's a good look at them. The Kemplar Directors, what do they look like? There's their battle cruisers. They're even across the board with more shields than anything. So we definitely need our kinetics. And then they're using poke-throughs and those armor hulls. And there's the tachyon lance against armor hulls. So we definitely want to almost keep our neutronium armor on for what they're doing. Shield penetration and armor penetration. We want as much hull as we can. And let's look at some of their other stuff. Smaller ships, poke-throughs, and a bunch of point defense, and then the neutron launchers. Okay, and then clearly shields is the most important thing. So poking through their shields is going to be the most important thing, which is going to put this old Titan back in play with the kinetic energy. And in fact, let's do this. I'm going to do that. They don't have as much damage to shields, do they? So what we want to do is actually provide more shield, as much shielding as we can get. Yes, as much shielding as we can get. That's our regular Titan, because I want to go check on this again. Let's take a good look at that one more time. They're battle cruisers. Armor minus to shield damage. These do minus to shield damage. These poke through shields, but they do weak damage. They're escorts. Poke throughs. Yeah, so we want to have as many shields as we can, and we want to do as much shield damage as possible, because that's what they're heavily reliant on. So I like that for the Titan. These Prethorian ships can go away, but we're going to keep the design just in case. I like this. I'm going to change these to be like this. And in fact, we need more shielding. So if we can get it, it's probably better than... Okay, so we can't do that. That's probably fine then. Alright, let's start at the top. This little kinetic fleet ship, we need this. Oh, and here we go. Energy siphons. 100% shield damage. What is this? 50% shield damage. Does 14 to 27. That does 10 to 27. This takes down shields really effectively. But this does additional hull damage. So that's why I like that. So I'm going to use those. And I can't get any more shielding out of it because of the way it's configured. So that's good. Destroyer, kinetics, and then armor and hull. Yeah, that's probably... We're not going to use these destroyers. Let's worry about... Were they using... They weren't using... Oh yeah, they have advanced strike craft. Okay, they have strike craft. Hold on. I gotta check this out again. Flak takes down fighter craft. That's the difference. So on my ships, on my point defense ship here that's split between shields, we want flak. We want as much of this as we can get to take down their little ships, because they're not using missiles. We saw that. If we look at this again, they're using this but no missiles. And if we go down here to even the smaller ships, no missiles. They have a bunch of point defense which will take down our missiles, but they're not using flak, which is better against ships. They're still going to take down our ships because point defense will do it, but flak is better. Okay, so we got that. So we need this. This ship here is good for this. Delete these now. I'm going to delete all these to just clear my board and make it less chaotic to look at. Okay, so on this is point defense. It's got all flak. That's set up. These medium ships we're not going to use. We're going to use these big destroyers. We're probably not even going to use those. We're just going to use point defense destroyers. This one is going to get switched over to kinetic artillery. And then, what is this? This is the... Yeah. And he's staying at what distance? He's staying at... I was going to stay at a range of 80 and shoot these. These are good for 120. Okay, and then when he gets up close... I'm going to put a Gauss cannon there. So that one's going to be used. The point defense here. Flak. We got these ones here. We're probably not... These are really effective. 100% shield penetration. Yes, we want these. That's what we're going to use for missiles. This, same kind of thing. Let's just go with the Stormfire autocannons. Got our ships. This is good. I don't think we can fit another shield on here. We can't. The power. So we're going to do that. And in fact, this would probably be smarter. Yep. Let's go with that on our cruisers. So this cruiser is off. This is the one we need. Alright. So if we do this, don't worry about hull regen, just go for shielding. Oh, we can't do it on that one. This is the power consumption of the weapons. But we'll leave that there. Alright. Mega cannon. That's the one we like. That's the one we're going to want to use almost exclusively. I don't think we can put that on. Oh, we can because of power consumption. What about this? Nope. Alright, so that's too much power. Alright, so this is good. That's the Mega is the one we're going to want to use a lot of. Pretty much, I think, because it does 50% shield damage. But what about what's the Lance do? Yeah, less shield damage. And the Arc is the one we're going to want to use because it goes right through. We're going to want to use that. So we're going to want to use the Arc and the Mega. This Titan can go away. This one, yep. Alright, I like that. That's all good. So we're going to go in and change our fleets. So this fleet, okay, now where are you guys at? Here's what I want to do. I get Brood Nest. I want to get you at Zabalba. Where I gotta get these all. Where's the Colossal Shipyard right there? Is this it? Yes. Okay. Gotta get these guys to their own shipyards. That way, they can more quickly upgrade. Whitsun. Okay, so you, being number 5, can go to Whitsun. And then I really need to build one more of these shipyards. And I had one down here that was just all anchorage, and we can get rid of that. Where was that one at? Right there. Sinagawa Station or whatever it's called. Okay, so crash all these extra ships that need to just be formed in their own. They can all go there. And you can change into a shipyard. Let's do this and yeah, we'll get the rest of it here in a minute. Alright. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna try to get it under the clock, which means there is no war in heaven. So we have to somehow decimate these guys as fast as we can. Their big strength is, well, the technology level is a huge implement the program on Ring B. Okay. Unemployment on Ring B. Well, guess what? You don't need to do anything because we're building stuff. You're gonna have jobs soon. Just deal with it, folks. Strongholds will help with all these jobs to get that number up. So we just have to make a run at them. Their fleet power, subject empires. See, man, I don't know if we can beat them before the clock runs out. That's the other thing. I don't actually know. I don't think we turned off the end thing for the start of this match, but I could be wrong. Running low on gases, so put some more of those in there and then upgrade that. Ring worlds, tons of refineries, bunches of research. Back, what's my research ring world? I'll put those.
A war breaks out.
A war breaks out. Oh, another machine uprising. See, the machine uprising seems to happen so much now. It's almost like what I've noticed since the 2.6 update is that the machine uprising seems to happen for everybody now. So unless you're a synthetic race, you're gonna get the machine uprising. Ring world construction. Yay. So that's the century race. Where did I put the other ring world? There's the science nexus. There's this ring world. I don't want to spend any of my alloys yet. And then there's this ring. Great. Okay, ring world frame. I don't want to spend anything yet until my ships are upgraded.
Technology conceived.
Okay, all you century array. That's the only thing I do want to spend it on. All you ships that were up here, join, and then come down here to Sinagawa. Down there. Activate the L gate. Not anything I care to do. Care to hit the victory condition here, so that's what we're gonna do. You are at this. Okay, let's go. First fleet. Let's change you. Corvettes. Point defense. Cruisers. You're that cruiser. You're the point defense cruiser. You know what I want out of you? It says 8 of 4. Why does it say 8 of 4? How come I can't? Let's get rid of that design. going on? They make this just impossible to use. That's the bottom line. They just make it impossible to use. It should work and it doesn't. So, thanks. Thanks again there. Alright, so you guys are there. You're ready to go. You're ready to upgrade. See, so I have to go like this. I have to do this. I can't. Why can't I hit minus there? Why can't disband these ships? Yes, disband them. And it's not working. I want to disband these ships because I don't want them in there.
Technology conceived.
Suck. You suck. Paradox, you suck. This is one of the most important aspects of the game, is this fleet manager. And you guys stink at doing it. You have done nothing but make junk with this fleet manager. I don't understand what the heck you think you're doing with this, but you're making it stinky. And that's being kind. I'm being kind by saying that. You are making this stinky. That's really the only way I can say it. And how can you screw this up so bad? I don't get it. Look, I can't minus that, and it says 10 of 15. I have 10 of these and I only want 5. And I can't minus them down, so I can't get rid of them. And if I hit that and hit agree, nothing happens. That's just, dudes, that's bad design. That's bad implementation. That's bad code. You guys have screwed this up. Goodness. You just, how can you screw something up so bad like that? Get it. Alright. We're going to try our best given the situation we find ourselves in. This messed up piece of garbage. Alright. And the other thing is, I don't like this. I don't like that I can click on the... What is this? My first fleet's here, my second fleet's here, and then this is new fleet? I don't care about a new fleet. Why is there a new fleet there? Why is there one there? Why is there one there? Why do I have to scroll all the way down to get to my third fleet? What? On what planet are you guys from that you're not... Here's my question. How are you playing this game at your work environment there in Paradox Studios and not seeing what a problem this is? Because what I'm seeing is that you guys don't understand you even have a problem. Because if you were playing this and seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, you'd say, oh, we have a problem. Yes. Yes, you do, Mr. Ed. You have a problem. So, well, I'm very disappointed to see this way. This is just...
Technology conceived.
Oh, you ding-dongs. It's not what I wanted. I want you guys to both go, not to Zabalba. I want you to be here, right there. Just go there. Gosh. Where are you going? The Deluge. Go here. Who are you? What are you guys doing? And you're way over there all by yourself doing nothing. I don't want you over there. If you guys would make upgrading fleets work, you know what? I'm going to go off on a little bit of a rant here. Especially to every single Stellaris player on the Facebook groups and all that, who immediately after Federation's dropping started talking about, I want espionage and I want more of this and more of that. No, please stop. Fix the basic things in the game that need to be fixed, like this broken fleet management upgrade system. I go in here, look at this fleet. It says 230 of 230 and 230 are accounted for. 230 logistics are accounted for, and yet reinforced fleet. What? On what planet? Are you not paying attention? Okay, so then we go in there and I see, well, what we really have here is we have a situation where the number of ships don't match. this one has too many ships, but we can't go in here and we can't change this and disband these ships. Doesn't work. So it wants to upgrade these 2 fleet ships that are missing here, but we can't do that. What? How can you suck this bad at making this system? So now what I gotta do, I could try to fix it this way. This is bogus. This is bogus. So let's see. Oh, so now they're all megas. You guys are killing me. Let's do this. Point defense. Oh, and then it does that. I don't even know what that is. What is going on? Why does that happen? Come on, what is this screen? What is this screen? Fix your junk. Now it shows that there's 10 of 6 of these. I just don't understand how. I don't understand. I mean, as a software developer myself, I'm looking at that system and I'm saying, I just desperately want to fix that. I just want to fix it. Because this is, it's poopy. It's what it is. It's poopy. You guys have made poop. You've made that part of the system just poop. That's all it is.
Technology conceived.
So this thing now has ships, and here's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna build a few more at a time. I'm just gonna make a hodgepodge fleet because I can't obviously do it in the ship designer and have it work. I can't do it in the fleet designer and have it work, so I'm just gonna have to hodgepodge all these ships together. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's almost to me like the people who play Stellaris in the Paradox offices must spend all of their time turtling up and playing diplomacy. Maybe that's why Federations even got made, is because all the developers are pansies and don't know how to make war, and so they never use the fleets and they never use the ships and they never design anything and they never go to war and they never get their butts kicked and they never win. And so the only thing that they have to do is turtle up and play diplomacy and build their science. Well, you know what, bud? That stinks. You guys should be able to do better. Really, you should. It's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. So utterly frustrating. Because the system should work easier than that. I mean, I can see how they intend for the system to work. You should be able to go in here, you should be able to arrange all of this, and then these numbers up here should tell you, oh, you know, like this button should be grayed out if you go over in your design. It should say, I can't upgrade your fleet because you already have a bad design. You know, but I got 15 ships in here when I only wanted 10. You should be able to say, take those 10 ships. Here's what I'd like to be able to do. If I have 15 ships, if I somehow end up with 15 ships here when I only wanted 10, I should be able to click a button that says, take the extra 5 ships and splinter them off into a separate fleet. That's what I'd love to happen. That would be fantastic. But no, you know, if you don't actually play the game while you're in there working in the office, then if you're not playing the game that you're actually working on, then you wouldn't know that this is a problem. I mean, this is just beyond frustrating to me. To get to this point in the game and this stuff doesn't work right. What is this nonsense? Why doesn't this work right? Why can't you make it work right? Come on, Paradox, it's your game. How hard is it? You guys, right there. Destroy our fleet, 5th fleet. I don't need you. I need... What? I can't... This... Oh, 230. Who's this fleet whizzing? What's this? I got this fleet. What are you doing? You're 106 of 240. Where are you at? You're right there at Shinagawa. You need to be at Shinagawa. Why are you not there? You went over to this other place. Great. Alright, Shinagawa fleet. You got a person. I got all my fleets pretty much. For the most part. Where's Betty? Where is the bet? She's up here. Okay. Well, we're not going to be able to do what I want to do anyways. We only got 12 years to start a war with these punks. But And I mean, look at where are they at here?
Technology conceived.
Zathorian reclaimers. What's our fastest way up here? There's a wormhole right there that goes down to there. Right there. Which is not too far from this gateway. So if we went up there, that's not the right wormhole. That's a gateway. Okay. So this, let's see, there's gateways up here, but we can't get in there. There's nothing easily accessible there, or down here. There's nothing easily accessible here. Nothing easily accessible here. They do have gateways, but they're shut off. And there's a wormhole, so we can't go through there. This is this system right here, the Kemplar Directors. That's them. This is authority. So the Kemplar Directors like us. They'd let us through here. We could go straight into here. And then declare war and start taking their systems. We're also going to need more troops to do it because look how many planets they have. Now, it's not going to go nicely. But while we're paused here, okay, we gotta give people jobs again. 10%, yeah. So you need another one of these. I see how you're sending the post. Probably 2 of these by the time we start talking about all of the people we're gonna end up on this ring road. You've got 2. Let's make a 3rd one just in case. There's more jobs, so let's do this. Ring A's got some jobs. Let some people move around here and let the game run while I'm doing this, because what I want to do is get that out of the way. Yeah, more research. Kinetic weapon damage, yes, we're going to need all that because we're going to need a massive amount of kinetic damage against the shields of this fallen empire. Like them. Don't need that on HAB D, you big dummy. I need that on the ring roll. Ring B. If this could be automatic, this would be my dream. Trabeur. Yeah, it's just frustrating because you see how things could work. You think, man, if this was easy, I'd have a lot more fun playing this game. But they do things like this with broken mechanics like the fleet manager, or this where they force you to do this resettlement. And believe me, yeah, the alternative is, oh, you should just let your empire run wild and let people build up unemployment on their own planets. And no. I mean, this is, the unemployment situation is horrible, and they need to seriously take a look at that. See, forget about espionage or any of these other fanciful DLCs that people want. I would like to see this stuff get fixed. Let's talk about pop migration, pop resettlement, jobs, and the fleet manager. Let's fix those things first. And then we can talk about what sort of fanciful DLCs we might want that are going to add whatever little amounts of flavor to the game that we would like to see. But let's fix things first. Alright, and now we got... Where's my other ring? Where did I put it? Because there's this, the Science Nexus. This, we need to get people on there. This is ring C. Oh, and so there's that section. Go for that. But there I thought we started another ring world somewhere. Where did I start my other ring world? Because there's this. Oh, and that's the other ring world site. Okay. And then we got this over here. Sentry aerials. Alright. Okay. Yeah, if they would just spend the time. Just spend the time and fix these things right here. Is this building anything good? It's building battleships.
Technology.
Okay, so it's going to build a battleship, and this is going to go to 116. Because battleships are worth what? 8 or 16? What are they? Ugh. Okay, let's go look. I can never. Mega structure. What is it? It should say on here. Why is the logistics value not on that? Okay, so it went from 16 when that one popped out to 24, which means it's worth 8. So at 24, all right. Well, we can make a lot then. Let's see, what's my math right here? It's another 100 to get to 224. Oh, so you could make 10, 11, 12, 13. You can make 13. Well, then we ran out of stuff, but we can fix that. Alright, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should be enough. That's going to get that fleet mostly full. Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. And that'll get us in a little better spot here. We get our strongholds to... oh, and what are we looking for? Resources here. Still low on exotic gases. Okay, let's do that. Goodness gracious. It's just like arg matey. And this is going to be the end of this episode. So we're going to have to get these ships upgraded and ready to go. And the Betty. All of you guys, I want right here. All those blue lines. So that'll be the end of this episode. We'll get these guys moved over here. And this fleet will be kind of like backup fleet that's getting constructed. And then we'll come in here and we'll make war, and we'll have basically a decade to win a war against these guys. Oh, and that reminds me, the last thing we need to do here before the end of this episode. So yeah, all the screaming trees. We want to get all of these guys recruited. All these planets, we want to start recruiting huge armies. And the reason is because I don't want to... We have 10 years to win this war. What we don't want to do is waste our time bombarding planets. Oh, and we're lacking. Okay, so we can buy some more. These are expensive. We don't want to waste our time trying to bombard planets. We just want to have huge, massive armies, and that's why also we've been taking the repeatables for armies themselves, because we're gonna swarm in here with a bunch of armies. There we go. I'm gonna leave 7.2 up there and let it keep building. So we have room to build with every turn. We got plenty of money now, so we'll get up here. Next episode, we'll come out here. We'll break out and try to take as much of this as possible, as quick as possible. Let's see. Let's see what war looks like with these guys. I don't want to cross thraldom. If we were to declare war and threat containment, good. And if we invited attackers, there's nobody to invite. So next episode, we'll be going to war with these guys. We want to take as much kinetic weapon damage and attack speed as possible. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop it right there. This has been fantastic. This has been fun and frustrating. Thanks for watching, everybody. As usual, if you guys dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you like the channel, subscribe. If you have a question or comment, certainly drop it down below. Timestamps are helpful. Just type the time in there, and YouTube takes care of hyperlinking it to the right time in the video. And last but not least, my Patreon is down in the description below, just in case you want to. Thanks, everyone. See you next time. Thanks for watching.